Eli didn't lose his farm because of the corporation. He lost it because of himself. For 15 years, he looked at the open land beyond his fence every single night, and did nothing. Not because he couldn't. Because he told himself he wasn't the kind of man who thinks big. His father taught him, stay small, stay safe. So he did. Until a corporation moved 2 miles down the road, took every single one of his buyers, and left him sitting on a barn floor whispering, "I should have grown when I had the chance." That one moment of truth changed everything. His wife Rachel pushed him toward a man named Mr. Wallace, a guy who started with less than Eli, on a broken Oklahoma ranch, and built an organic farming network across 5 states. Mr. Wallace didn't give Eli a lecture. He picked up a small mason jar, filled it with water, and said, "This is your life right now. Safe. Contained. But it will never become more than this." Then he poured it into a large pitcher and filled it to the top. "Same water, Eli. Same effort. But look how much it becomes when you stop limiting the container." Then he said something Eli never forgot. "You're not afraid of failing. You're afraid of how big you might actually become." Eli went home, stayed up until 3 a.m. with Rachel, and made a decision that terrified him. He leased the land beyond his fence, signed a loan that made his hands shake, and built something the corporation could never offer: a roadside farmer's market. Fresh produce for local families. A place where school kids came to learn where real food comes from. People laughed, called him crazy. He smiled and kept building. 3 months later, his farm was more alive than it had ever been in 30 years. Not because he beat the corporation, but because he finally stopped shrinking. Here's what I need you to hear. The land was always there. The opportunity was always there. The only thing missing was Eli's willingness to think bigger than his fear. That's not just Eli's story. That's yours too. So ask yourself right now, what have you been staring at every night, too afraid to reach for? Because the pitcher is full. You're just still holding the mason jar.